First ever playthrough of Honkai Star Rail. And it's time to get on stage, fear not, and never look back. Very emotional stories going. There's another one who's beside you. But who is that on the other side of you? You know what, enemies? You can live today, okay? Live your life. I'll take this chest and be on my way. I'm very nervous about what's going to happen here, right? Because again, I feel like we are coming to the end of Act 2, right? It makes sense. It makes perfect sense that this would be the end coming up as well. Now, I have been wrong about like the pacing of something before, but I actually think like, you know, pacing wise, it just makes sense that this would be coming up to the end. But can I say as well, this genuinely feels like I forgot there was like more acts after this, because this genuinely feels like the final act of a mission. Like it feels like Penacony's ending, right? Because it's so huge. The story is so grand. And as a character, Aventurine is so important to me. It feels like I've already known Aventurine now for a while. It feels like this is over plains endless. Let's not start off with some sad text. Into cracks earth stumbling.
This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
Yeah, it just feels like it feels like the whole story's ending, you know what I mean? But we still have a lot more to go. Wow, Penacony, man. Oh, here it is where we started. Wait, are they saying this is okay? Yeah, okay. There's gonna be some fight coming up, right? But then again, like, I'll do it, but I'm not saying it's gonna work. All right.
Feeling lucky.
You know what I mean? I'll do it, but I'm not saying it's gonna work. Because we don't know what's gonna happen in between that.
The grand stage.
Oh, Kakavasha.
It's almost time to go on stage.
Oh.
Are you ready? Good luck with your show.
Oh, I'm already so nervous. I'm already so nervous.
Thank you.
He's so nice to his kids. As I said last time, this is the first time someone has treated Aventurine as a kid, Kakavasha as a kid, you know? Oh, the poor baby.
You still seem pretty nervous.
I mean, how nervous I am. Imagine how nervous Kakavasha is.
Let's put our palms together.
Oh.
If you receive Gaiathra's blessing, you'll feel more relaxed.
No.
Putting our palms together is a simple ritual. By putting our palms together and reciting the prayer to Mama Funga, she will bless us.
Like little Aventurine being so, lovely to the older version of himself as well.
If you're not familiar, I can guide
Oh,
you.
he's familiar.
It's all right. I know how to do it.
Like, this is the gentlest he's ever been, and it's to himself as a child. You know what I mean? It means so much to me.
Of course I know.
Right.
This is where we go our own way, Kakavasha. The catechins are coming.
Oh, the catechins. Oh my god, look at this shot as well, by the way, in the rain.
Why? The catechins have already taken all our money, food, and they killed our parents. What more do they want?
Oh my god. The absolute horrors that he had to grow up in. Oh, of course, and the music's beautiful as well, but it's gonna kill me as well, isn't it? Like, and this is such like an important and regular question for someone to ask. Like, what more could they want from us?
Catechins are bloodthirsty, cruel, and insatiably greedy. They want everything only to end up with nothing.
Are you saying spiritually end up with nothing?
This is a trick, an act of revenge. Remember? Today is the day of the Kakava, and also your birthday. They know the Avgin will surely hold a festival today. With the aid of this rain, they will come to destroy our wagons and take everything they want.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Little do the Catechins know, this time we will fight back. The men in black that descend from the skies are on our side.
Wait.
The Catechins stand no chance against them, and will surely pay.
The IPC?
for their arrogance.
Is that what it's just saying it's IPC? Because they made sure to reference before that he called IPC like the Men in Black.
Without this rain, the catechins would never take action, and we would not have the chance to turn the tide. This is a gift from Gaiathra.
Oh, stop.
And you are Kakavasha, whose good fortune will bless your sister with success.
The reason I'm saying stop is not I don't think people shouldn't have faith, right? It's that every single time a bad thing happens to this kid, they turn to the kid and they say, oh, you are blessed. You are blessed. You are going to bless me now. When the reality is that, and it's horrible to say, life can be freaking awful. That's the reality of the situation here.
But people will die, and you will be in danger. How is that good fortune?
It's not.
Why are you all doing this?
It's not even nearly good fortune.
The Avgin always return their blood debts. Gaiathra calls for me, but Papa and Mama are waiting for me. I must answer the call. She will bless you with good fortune and help you survive.
What the hell? She's basically saying that, like, I'm going to die. I'm being called. And again, it's one of those things, oh, you survived, you're going to be blessed, you know? This pressure.
As long as you are alive,
Oh my god.
the blood of the Avgin will never run dry. So run, Kakavasha. Do not be afraid, and do not look back. Go to the other side of the mountain. The rain will accompany you, and the rain will bless you.
That is so... Again, it's this blessing stuff. What he's being told, like, if you can say it in a literal sense, is I will die today and I will meet our family. Right? But you're blessed. Don't worry about it, you know? You'll be able to do this, you know? You're the pride of all the Avgin. It will never run dry because of you. The pressure that was put on this kid is astronomical.
As for us, we will reunite in Kakava's next aurora.
Is that the Gaiathra you're in? Is that today?
May the goddess Gaiathra
Oh.
close her eyes 3 times.
His little hands.
Keep your blood eternally
And
pulsing.
is that what we're doing now with little Kakavasha now?
Let your journey be forever peaceful.
Oh Jesus Christ! This is killing me. My heart is pounding right
And
now.
your schemes forever concealed.
He said this earlier as well.
Farewell, Kakavasha.
Kakavasha. Like, is he's talking about his death and the freedom of his death? Is that going to be? Is that today? I wonder. Does he feel he's going to be reunited with his sister this way and his family this way?
Newsflash from the Interastral Peace broadcast.
Jesus.
The IPC Marketing Development Department spokesperson confirms that a small-scale rebellion has broken out in the unclaimed region of Sigonia.
Oh my God.
The situation is now under
Even the word
control.
unclaimed, it's a place people live. No one has to claim it.
The insurgents are from a local clan known as Kataka, which has a long history of disdain towards the IPC. This has caused a serious negative impact to the work of the IPC's marketing.
So this is why they came to the planet
department.
then? To stop the Kataka?
The clan launched a massive attack on the Avgin, who were under the
Oh my
protection
go-
of the IPC, resulting in 6,728 deaths.
What the
and
frick?
3,452 missing. The casualties are currently under the care of the frontline trauma team. The spokesperson expresses his deepest condolences for this devastating humanitarian
Horrific.
disaster. At the same time, delivering an important message on this matter to all interplanetary citizens. Finally, he proclaims, the hammer of preservation will fall for all beings, regardless of life or death, regardless of race, regardless of ideology, to uphold the basic rights we inherently possess.
So the IPC came down to this planet to obviously stop the Katakas because they've been impacting their work for a while, and the Avgins were quote-unquote under the protection of the IPC, But even with their protection, they lost thousands. Thousands of lives. Holy hell, man.
Kakavasha?
Oh no, and he's gone. This is going to kill me. I know it will. I'm so nervous.
Bye.
Oh. I don't want to click on it. I don't want to click. I think this is the day of that reincarnation. That he believes he can go see his family.
Okay. All the actors are in place. It's time for the show to begin.
It's killing me. It's killing me. Please. Please.
This act is dedicated to you. I hope it'll be an unforgettable memory for you.
Is he talking to his little self again?
Kakavasha.
Oh. Stop. We're only like 13 minutes in. Please don't do this. Dedicating it to Fred to...
By the way, before you go, I have a personal question.
I can't handle any Sunday business right now. That is so like beautiful but sad. Dedicating... This is a character who has never had anything for himself, right? And once again, giving something to his little self as at least a dedication. This whole show is a dedication to himself.
Do you truly want to destroy the world with your own hands?
This is from the conversation from before with Sunday as well. Oh my god, I'm already devastated.
Let's assume, just assuming now,
We're getting the answer.
that every time I roll the dice, there's a possibility of achieving this particular outcome. Then I would be quite happy to make that wager.
So he's saying that if there's a possibility that he can do it, he would do it. Wait, what?
Is this Miss Acheron?
Whoa!
Hello. I'm Himiko, the Astral Express's navigator.
I didn't expect it. Well, I guess like it makes sense that they were going to meet up, but I didn't expect it to happen so soon.
Hello, I'm March 7th.
Oh my god,
I'm sure
March.
she needs no introduction, as you definitely know her.
I love that, like, that March just sees Acheron. She's like, hey, how's it going, you know? I still deserve a proper intro. You can call me Clocky. Pleasure to meet you.
Hello? None of you seem surprised by my...
I think they're so prepped at this stage.
Since Weld has decided to travel with you, it means that he
Wow.
trusts you. And we trust his judgment.
Amazing. Honestly, it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense.
I envy your close friendships.
I'm still thinking about it, guys. I know, like, I have to like lock myself into this actual quest because legitimately, like, I am like still thinking about Kakavasha. Still thinking about all that stuff there as well. We're gonna have to, like, yeah.
Miss Acheron here doesn't present a danger, and she's of no threat to the Astral Express. Aventurine's prior accusation was based on nothing more than his own subjectivity.
If Welt says this, you know, you can trust it, you know?
Which is why, before we continue working together, he has a duty to explain himself.
Oh, you have no idea what's about to happen. You have no idea.
You want to create a situation where all three parties are present?
There must be some deeper meaning behind Aventurine's
Right.
actions. I suspect he's been aware of penacony's secret from the beginning and has been continuously strategizing to unveil it.
Yeah, he's all about that unveiling, right? The big show, right? The big showcase.
In that sense, the Astral Express's role in his plans would be imperative. In the worst case scenario, he may use us to do something unexpected. Assuming things do escalate to that stage, having an extra ally is a good insurance policy. Penacony has numerous factions, and the state of affairs is significantly more intricate than that of Bellabog and the Xianzhou.
But we just mete out justice for the dead. Maybe we should get out of here while we still can. I am the bone of my bat. Stellaron is my body and Trey is my blood. I don't know which one to say. I guess we could say this.
You're talking weird again. But it's a good vibe.
It's a good vibe.
No matter what, we can't ignore the safety of Penacony.
We have to do something for them. We have to.
To solve the mystery of the Watchmaker, it is crucial to get the IPC's intel. The path ahead is fraught with danger.
Yeah.
But what's trailblazing without a little danger?
So cool. I never suspected that we'd be standing here with Acheron as well, with this like little alliance as well.
Sounds like we've reached a consensus.
Amazing.
Now, Miss Acheron?
I will accompany you, of course.
Good.
Let's move
We got
out
freaking
then.
Acheron.
But where do we start looking
Can you
for
find it?
him?
Yeah, can you guys find him as soon as possible? As soon as humanly possible?
No need to rush. If he truly has laid a trap, he will definitely use every means to
True.
lure us in.
He wants everyone to see this, right?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh my god, what? No! He's doing an announcement?
the most wondrous, most magnificent show in Penacony's history is about to begin.
Oh my god.
The IPC cordially invites everyone to Clock Studios Theme Park.
And he's doing it in the most grand way possible. The grandest way you could do this, he's doing it. Holy freaking hell, Aventurine.
Look,
Right on cue, right on cue.
should both the performers and spectators fail to arrive, won't all of Aventurine's plans be for nothing?
Let's get going, everyone. The hour of trailblazing is
What?
upon
Well,
us.
that's so cool. That's such a cool thing you just said. I can't. He made a like again. It makes sense, right? But I just wasn't expecting it at the moment. Now afterwards, it's like yeah, that makes sense. He made a big announcement. He wants everyone to be there, right? Wait. Oh, they're giving us prep time. They're giving us a mad amount of prep time for sure. Let's talk to everyone.
I envy your close friendship.
I envy me now because I'm with you. It's gonna be so awesome. I guess they're not gonna say much.
Let's get going, everyone. The hour of trailblazing.
That is so cool.
upon
That is
us.
such a cool thing you just said, Welts. That's so cool.
To solve the mystery of the Watchmaker, it is crucial.
So they're saying the
to
same
get
things they said before. Okay, let's go.
I have a bad feeling that something
It
big's
is.
gonna go down. Are you ready?
Ready?
Let's waste no time and head to the theme
Oh my
park
god.
then.
Oh my god.
Mr. Yang.
You okay, Acheron?
Hmm?
Do you guys see what I mean? This is the feeling of like a final act of like of any story. This gives the energy of like everything's over after this.
Why did you not tell your companions about my true identity?
Your true identity?
It's just like you said, an inability rather than an unwillingness. Plus, it's a long story, not something that can be summed up in a few words.
Okay. We've been getting bits and pieces about who she could be, right? And the biggest one was obviously like the emanator that should not exist.
But I chose to believe you, and my trust in you stems more from my own personal judgment. I also believe that if it were their choice to make, they would make the same one.
Oh my god. The gals.
Thank you. I'm grateful.
Yeah, Welt is fantastic. He really is.
To reciprocate. In the upcoming confrontation, if the odds
No
aren't
way.
in the Astral Express's favor, I will stand with
Oh my
you.
god. And again, it's one of those things where I kind of saw this alliance happening with us together, like in this like right as you know, just from the scene that we had earlier, like and everyone kind of agreeing to go to the stage together. But like the fact that she's like saying this right out, I will stand with you.
If my meager strength is required.
Meager. I'm going to die, guys. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. This is the team. This is the team for it. Guys, this is literally probably like we're going into like, yeah, the final domain.
Back here again. Aventurine actually chose a really conspicuous location. Oh, that guy's really taking it to a whole new level. Does he really think he's a superstar
He
or
is.
something?
He is a superstar. He's my superstar.
Not a soul in sight. The hounds drove out the visitors, and now their whereabouts are unknown too.
The energy that this has right now with this music in the background too. Oh my freaking god. This is what I'm saying. This feels like this would be the final section in any 70-hour RPG. You know what I mean? This would be the final section of the entire game. It will be over after this. You get credits after this.
Everyone, pay attention. The other party has obviously come prepared.
For sure. The fact that, oh my god, I wish Don Hung was here because this would be perfect, you know what I mean? But we have Welt, Himiko, March, Stell, and Acheron. Holy hell, here we go. Oh my god.
Also not forgetting the nameless of the renowned Astral Express. Welcome to the Interastral Peace Corporation live show.
It's literally like like he's actually announcing the show. Once again, the audio is like so off, and like I don't think we can like get access to settings even now right now. But yeah, the audio is so off sometimes on PS5. The audio design they've done for this, like I'm just gonna say it, it's bad. Sometimes it is bad what they do with the design, whether it's echoey, whether they like you should just be able to hear Aventurine fully. You know what I mean? But I don't know if they act like it might just be that they see it as a sound effect. Is that a roulette table? Oh my god, there's a spade as well. Aventurine, what have you set up here? This music is, oh my god, the cars. The big screen.
Astral Express.
Here we go, now we can hear him.
You're late. And this...
Unsought, so he didn't want Acheron to be here.
We've kept your appointment, Mr. Aventurine. It is customary to show yourself as well.
I will, naturally. But before that, I've got to introduce our guest.
The guest of honor?
Everyone, give it up
Oh.
for Miss Stellaron.
Miss Stellaron, by the way. Mommy, look, I'm on TV. This is everything to do with the wanted murderer. I'll say we're not here for pageantry because I think this is what Stell would say right now.
Let me remind you that in all likelihood, this stage and her identity have nothing to do with the wanted murderer.
Oh no, they do.
They do?
Of course they do. Otherwise, why would I work so hard to gain your trust and then invite you all here? Because she's the only one who saw all 3 homicides.
Wait.
She is the key to proving that the family's death does not exist in Drain's promise.
Oh.
Is nothing but a sham.
Wait, all three homicides?
3 homicides?
Is he talking about himself?
That's right, madam.
Oh my god.
The third one is about to happen right now, right here, in Clock Studios.
He is talking about himself. The thing is, like, I love this energy. I love this idea. I love the way they're doing the story. Like, again, Aventurine's, if Aventurine's gonna go out, quote unquote, doing it as this big grand thing and this big grand announcement with this big stage and like his symbols everywhere is exactly how you would expect it. It's almost like he's living up to the expectations that people have set upon him in a lot of ways, right? But what he's saying now with Stella is like that, like once she witnesses Aventurine's death, and she's witnessed the other 2 deaths, she can be the one that says, yeah, I've seen all of it. I've seen every bit of it. And then with the Astral Express people backing her up as well, because they would back up her take. They would if she said that.
A truly grand death.
Please do not do this.
You, and you.
Wait, what?
All of you are going to die.
Wait, what?
And it's all because of you, Miss.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Wait, I thought he was talking about himself.
You will become the personification of death.
Aventurine. What do you want about?
I thought my intent was crystal clear. Let me be a little clearer. I will detonate the Stellaron in you and cause a
No.
teeny tiny accident on Penacony.
No, Aventurine.
Bam! The entire theme park will be reduced to a shattered dream. Then, before the family can even react, I'll become the IPC fleet's navigator.
Wait, what?
Your bluff isn't fooling anyone. If you could really do that, you would have
But he
done
wants
so
to do it on a grand stage. He wants to do it on everything. And now, actually, what I think he's saying is because Stell witnessed every single murder, then is he saying that like the family got rid of her or something? I didn't know this was going to happen at all.
You wanna bet? Sure. I'll bet with you. I'm betting that it'll be a sweeping victory.
Aventurine.
By detonating an unprecedented explosion to prove that the vow of harmony is a complete and
That's so. He's trying to showcase that like people can't, and so right in front of everyone, live in full, how do I say it? In full like color, basically, like in front of everybody, like in like someone dies, an explosion happens, multiple people die at once. The veil would fall. The veil would be gone.
You won't do it.
Acheron just saying you won't do this. Acheron calling the bluff.
Of course I can. It's just another.
No, don't say that. Don't say that, Aventurine. Your life doesn't have to be constant gambles. It doesn't have to be.
I came from the wastelands of Sigonia. For just 60 red coins, people paid to brand me. Put me in chains. Place me in the gallows and bury me in the golden sands.
So freaking horrible. Everything that happened to you was horrific and horrible, and they should be punished. Whoever even had a whiff of what was happening here and did nothing needs to be punished.
But the sun could not kill me, and the quicksand sent me back to the embrace of the guild and the IPC. Bear in mind, my victory wasn't just a stroke of luck. I've never been defeated.
And again, all these things that happened to him barely surviving, he sees it all as luck, not counting the fact that you were put into slavery. You were punished, you were almost killed. All the stuff that's happened to you, that's not luck. So I got, like, it's the opposite of luck.
Have you ever heard the saying, sleep is the rehearsal of death? Why does life slumber? All because we are not ready for the final.
Is he saying that he believes Penacony White is life slumber is like the idea that everyone's preparing for death?
Every night is practice for the end. You and I are escaping into our dreams for fear of death at this very moment. And death will surface in our dreams.
And like Penacony is like literally like the escapism from life. It's like the escapism from thinking about all the horrible stuff in your life.
Friends, the game has commenced, and you cannot choose to.
Well, like we have to be able to stop this. Like Venture, this is not what you want to do. It's not.
Nor do you have any reason or grounds to.
What is happening?
The dice are cast. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to unveil.
Oh
your
my
cards.
god, Aventurine.
The architect.
With the glasses too?
Of no value at all.
What?
I'm putting down the bet.
He's not gonna get 3 spades.
I'm taking the gamble.
It even tapped off Stella's shoes and he got one.
The win.
This cutscene is incredible.
All in faith in the wheel.
What is-
daring gamble.
Oh my god.
Death or rebirth.
Rebirth.
For the Amber.
The Amber Lord. A rebirth for, wait, what? Look at him.
Let's see who has the last laugh. Let the game begin.
First of all, that cutscene again, he like so well directed, so freaking like cool, and like again having him on the big screen, like again presenting himself in that very glamorous way, right? Is incredible, right? Isn't? And oh my god, there's like this casino music as well.
What is it we're
And
waiting
like,
for?
even like like again to showcase like all like his luck, right? The idea of luck. The dice bumped off Stell's shoe and still had landed on Spade. So his plan is legitimately to like unveil it in like one of the most like, you know, in one of the craziest ways possible to unveil the what's happening here on Penacony. Holy freaking hell!
Stand still.
Love the follow up. That's gonna help us quite a bit actually. And he has different moves as well. Is this like the way that you can get Imbiber Lune on the? Can you get like Aventurine of the Stratagems, who like I guess works for the idea of preservation as well? Can you get that on
This won't take
the banner? I wonder.
We're just having fun. Try this on for size.
Relax.
We're doing. This team is actually not bad for this battle, but he looks so freaking interesting. Like what like a crazy design.
Well, you gotta make it worth
Again,
my while.
fancy. It's like it matches the color scheme, but like it's so like flamboyant as well. But at the same time, having like some like jagged, sharp edges. Like look at the spade on the chest as well.
Snap out of it. Allow me to see you off.
Wow. Oh my god, what's that? So we have to attack these things? No way, we hit the dice, we got 4? Jeez, I've never seen something like that before. We have to like decide our fate. Lovely shot there for us as well.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Okay, some good shots here as well.
Like more business now.
Sambo's actually doing good damage in fairness.
Relax.
And then the follow-up's so good. Yeah, this team was perfect for this fight, honestly. Leave Lodge alone.
May as well.
We have to be careful because our healer is not here. But we have a break. I don't know if that will help out Lodge at all. The laugh is like he looks so cool. Even the boots as well.
People still have hope. They'll keep throwing money.
That's gambling, yeah. Even when they're losing.
The chance. How small. The potential is what you hang on to. That's what justifies the gamble.
His voice is even so aggressive and lost here as well. Like, yeah, he's saying that, like, yeah, what justifies gambling for some people is like, oh, I could win something. I could. My luck's going to turn around, you know?
Stand still.
Small fry. Don't get cocky now.
There's Lodge back as well. To restore himself.
Bloom.
Rightly so, by the way.
Eternal sleep is not the dead will return.
Hey, it's not about damage, it's about this.
That which is seized must be repaid.
Prepare for some hard luck.
I underestimated you.
Oh, this is such a cool idea.
That breathing sensation.
It's such a cool idea. What do we go for here? Is any one of them? 4 again? We keep getting 4 points.
Receive divinity. I owe you one.
Do we all have to hit one?
Relax.
2 coffee gates out.
What are you waiting for?
I don't know how this works, but we'll do it.
Customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while. I could take you one arm only.
Oh my god, I don't even know how this works. I don't even know how this works. I don't know why we did this now. I'm just trying anything to get rid of these guys.
An opponent worth their salt.
So I see we gain points on top there, but I guess like we have to gain like a lot of points until we get to where Sampo is, possibly. It seems. Oh my god, because Sampo escaped it. Okay, that's what we have to do. Oh my god, look at that move.
Didn't hurt.
What are you waiting
And now
for?
they're all trapped?
The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta
Now I
make it
understand what we
worth
have to
my
do with that
while.
move as well. Very, very cool idea for a boss here. It's good for you. When Kafka comes back, we're gonna have a bunch of DOTs ready. Okay. They were like, we gotta give him one. We gotta give him one character back, but Kafka would have been better to bring back. There she is.
May as well kill them all. Good times.
Yeah, I think we have this. But yeah, this was a perfect team for this battle, though. I think. And we got to witness a lot of like a really cool movesets as well. Love his hat. Love the outfit. Love his hat. He looks fantastic. Such a cool. Oh, here we go again. Okay, so we know what to do now, right? We know what to do now. We have to get as much as possible in terms of like rolling the dice up until the point we get that crown, right? So we want to the higher number, the better. So 6 is good.
Stand still.
This will get Kafka something. Kafka get 2. Bounce.
Try this on for size.
So the multi moves will get us the top rank there, which I don't even know what the top rank is. 3 for us there as well.
That breathing sensation. Remember.
We'll get a top rank here if there's even like a bunch of there we go as well. So she's safe as well. He might die just from the DOTs. I think it's over now anyway. Look at this. This is such a crazy move. It's such a crazy move.
Good times never last.
Yeah, it's over now.
Time to say bye.
Boom.
Boom.
Yeah.
Every piece like that, down to the last player. So why can't I be happy too?
Stop.
Why can't I feel that free?
Oh my god. He just like flung her off. Oh, here we go.
Always hide your ace.
Oh, he looks so cool.
I'm starting to get a little
The
impatient.
lightning in the background. What are you doing? What is he doing?
Friends.
Oh, he's on the screens too.
I'm betting every last shit.
Holy freaking hell.
Reason does one truly gamble.
Oh my, look what he's doing. Oh, what the Aventurine?
Emanator. I know you'll.
Oh, he's calling on Acheron. Look at this scene. Standing amongst the coins. Did you, what power does Aventurine have? He's obviously using his stone as well, by the way, the Aventurine stone. But holy freaking hell, man. Did you see that? Like what he's doing in the sky there, and he's still shut up on the screens as well.
You're leaving?
By the way, before we move any further, we're getting Acheron backstory. Aventurine also said, "Why can't I be happy again?" And it comes back to that. Everyone else gets to be happy. Why can't I be happy?
Perhaps. I might pass through the place you
Place you mentioned, okay.
Penacony.
This is the picture we saw earlier, by the way, and they described that she was the emanator that should not be, right?
What do you hope to find within a dream?
I'm not looking for anything. They aren't in a dream.
They aren't in a dream? What does that mean, though?
I'm afraid the family will not open the doors.
So wait,
for you.
he said, what do you hope to find in dreams? And he said they aren't. So she's looking for someone in particular.
Why?
Because the path you walk is not accepted by the Harmony.
Which is...
Even if that's not what I want.
Precisely because it's not what you want. Because they are not like other eons.
They are not like other Aeons. Like the Harmony?
They have never glanced at anyone. And they never need to. They leave woven strands of fate for humans to walk, And together, they weave a great shadow. And this shadow silently envelops them.
Is this talking about the idea of harmony and the idea of penacony itself? Right? Maybe if they are talking about harmony, the idea of then like this is what they do, they like... It's like a shadow that envelops all these people?
There are always those who rise from the
Okay.
shadows.
They mostly become a part of the shadow.
I really would love you to just explain what's happening here.
In your eyes, am I the same?
You still have a strand of color.
Wait, do you remember at the start of the story she said to us that there would be like a small amount of color, right? Like, and here's the saying, right? Obviously, like, am I one and the same? Am I part of the shadows? Have I been enveloped by the shadows? And he said, no, you still have a strand of color.
But not much.
Is that what she means by the red?
That is enough.
That's enough? What are you going to do, Acheron?
Before they vanish completely,
Or who vanishes completely?
I will reach the nihility's end.
Whoa, wait, so she's... Does she follow... Wait, what does this mean? Does she either follow nihility? Or she's trying to... Or she's an emanator of nihility? Is that what she's saying? Oh my god, look at this. Right back into this. Oh my god. Is everyone Penacony seeing this now? Oh, look at the two of them. What are you doing?
I wish to mourn the departed, weeping like rain.
What?
Swell the crossing.
What? Oh, crying tears of...
As the tide arrives, leading you back home.
What are you talking? Oh my freaking god, what the hell? What the hell is she... How? She took out her sword out of her freaking hilt. She took it out. Oh my freaking... What the hell? How powerful is Acheron? She sent a natural disaster like shockwave across all of Penacony as well. Penacody's black and white. She said this and there'd be strands of red. What the hell? That's her power? She replied at one time, what type of freaking achievement is that? What are we getting at here? Guys, okay. The reason my mind's blown here is because we just saw like an attack that looked on the levels of a natural freaking disaster. And then we see poor Aventurine's face down here as well. Tormented Aventurine. She like legitimately, finally taking that sword out of its hilt, by the way. We saw like kind of like a glimpse of the idea of her being able to change her color like in her combat, right? But it seems like this she did it like at full power as well. By the way, I'm going to save all that video there because she said some stuff there that like let's just be honest here, guys. Like, you know, we read it, but obviously there's some stuff we want to read over again as well. She not only like eventually was showing how powerful he was in this moment. Welt and Himiko were defending Stell and March, and then like out of freaking nowhere, right? She steps out in front of them as if to say like, I got this. Takes her sword out, and you know like an anime where they have like the white screen that like blasts someone away that almost devastates them completely. That's what it looked like. And then we have a freaking trophy saying she replied, I want to die. What the hell? My heart is pounding.
A gigantic black hole. And
a black hole.
Have I succeeded?
Oh, I don't think that's what this is, Aventurine. Oh, we're back to Aventurine again. She replied, I want to die is what this is literally called. Look at this scene, by the way. There's like a glossy, like, shiny darkness to this. We can see our reflection in the waters as well, which means it's not a regular darkness. And he still thinks that he's achieved what he came to achieve.
Welcome to this sad world.
Huh?
Kakavasha.
That's his mother, right? Look at this, the way this looks even.
Your good luck is the most precious wealth.
All the stuff that they said to him. All the stuff that they said to him. He's so cold over here. Is he cold? You okay?
If you come out alive after 2
That's
days,
what the freaking slave driver said to him.
proves that you're the real
Absolute
deal.
dirt. It's actually further away than I thought, so.
Wealth. Status.
And this is Jade. Not Jade, sorry. Is Jade. Sorry, is Jade.
The IPC will give you whatever you want.
And once again,
Even what you don't want.
another type of slavery. Wait, this says farewell Kakavasha. Oh, no. The quest says farewell Kakavasha. No.
As for us, we will reunite in Kakava's next
And that's what
form.
his sister said to him in the end as well. Please do not do this. Do not do this to me.
It's a pity this is not the place you were
Acheron.
expecting.
Holy hell, guys. And even just this one frame of, like, clearly her standing behind him as well. Are we going to get some explanations for everything as well?
Melody. Is it?
Wait. This is legitimately Nihility? Is that... What? What?
Perhaps to you, I am just an emanator.
Oh my
who's
god.
hiding her identity.
She's not only an emanator, she's literally trying to hide Nihility's identity?
The sleeping and shapeless never glance at anyone. They have no face, no form, and even less of a will to speak. The nihility envelops everyone.
So that's the shadow that they were talking about as well. But then she's saying, like, here as well, it's shapeless and never glancing. It doesn't have a face itself. It doesn't have a face. There's no form. It doesn't even want to speak. But, like, everyone gets enveloped by the shadow weekly. But she said here that, like, she is, like, she's hiding Nihility. Who's hiding her identity. Is this, like, did she have Nihility in her all this time?
Only some who have gone under their shadow can go farther, tainting themselves with more nihility. That's all.
That's all. My friend, you really leave me at a loss.
I need to read over it again. This is crazy. So she's saying, I am, he says, you're Nihility. He says, perhaps to you, I am just an emanator. He's like, to you I look like Nihility, but I'm actually just an emanator hiding her identity. And Nihility is a shadow that's shapeless, that envelops everybody equally. But some people, you know, can go further than that. And I guess that's the strands of color as well.
So,
Don't say that.
My final destination? The land
Please
of
do
the
not say
dead?
that.
This is all but a fleeting dream. One of the thousands of manifestations of Ajax. Under the watchful eye of nihility.
Oh my god,
we
look at her.
momentarily linger here.
Look at her.
Onto our own paths.
Like, it's such a really cool design, but again, it's like terrifying to me as well. So she's saying that this is a fleeting dream, just a manifestation of nihility. And then you move on after this as well. You linger for a bit and then you move on.
It seems that my death has already been determined.
Please stop.
Even if you wish for it.
Look at her.
I can't promise you anything.
So she's saying, I can't, yeah, even if you want to die, I can't say you're going to. Look at the design. Even like the pale skin makes it does feel like it is like a like not like, how do I say, like it's like not lifeless, because I, you know what I mean, like people have pale skin, I have pale skin, but I'm saying like it's almost like sheet, like snow, you know what I mean?
Now that you've accomplished your goal, I think you can be a little more forthcoming.
Everyone could be.
What do you mean?
Your performance at the theme park was wonderful and grandiose. A simple yet practical technique that fooled almost everyone.
It was all a ruse to end his own life?
No one would have ever thought that you would have gone to such lengths, even staking your life just to prove a fact that had seemingly been disproved long ago.
And what's that fact?
Real death does not exist in Penacony's dreamscape.
So he wanted to so I'm guessing what happened here is that he showcased, by the way, she looks so cool. He was going to showcase his own death, and the only way to really, he felt, to do this was for like the Astral Express and all those characters to be the one to do it, I guess. And he thought that Acheron maybe could do it as well.
Why would I do this?
Oh, come on, Aventurine.
Because this is the only way you can uncover a secret that is even more unspeakable than the serial murders.
Huh?
To use this dream death to get there. To that promised land people constantly seek in this grand gathering. Penacony. The legacy of the Watchmaker. The true land of exile.
The true land of exile. Is that... like, okay, I'm gonna get confused with stuff. Are they saying that, like, Penacony already is land of exile, or is there, like, another Penacony? To that promised land, in this grand gathering. Is the legacy, the Watchmaker, is the true land of the exile. Is that what we're saying?
How did you find out?
That's what he wanted to go to?
I never imagined that something I learned about unexpectedly would become the key to connecting everything.
It's that person's identity, isn't it?
That person's identity?
I see you're in the know.
Let's just say I'd put money on the possibility.
Oh my god, still gambling. Is he talking about Acheron's identity?
The murder isn't nearly enough to disrupt business as usual. Even if there were 1 or 2 murders on Penacony, most people wouldn't be personally affected. And that won't create any waves. This dream of theirs isn't a boundless sea. It's a lonely island. The family used the Harmony to build a high wall and isolate them from the vast and treacherous ocean of the outside world.
That the land of escape is. Oh, look how long her hair is as well.
That barrier they build keeps death out. But it also keeps the secrets that are lost in that watery abyss from floating to the surface. In a beautiful dream, free of suffering, who would want to go fishing for those secrets? No one. Unless...
He's saying here as well that, like, if you have such happiness, there's no death. Like, why'd you even look for any secrets?
Unless someone goes to the other side of the barrier.
What, the other side of the barrier? Jesus Christ, guys, come on, please just, everyone talk. Everyone just talk, please.
And live to tell the tale.
Someone already has.
Is that Acheron?
I got the idea early on, chewing on that masked fool's little hint. If a mute isn't someone who cannot make a sound, then it has to be someone who cannot speak.
Wait.
Someone who survived the treacherous depths, but is unable to take the stage and speak the truth. Well, I'm happy to know she's safe and sound, and still on Penacony.
Is it Acheron? Is it Acheron? Because of the memories that they lost.
Hint. Is that not proof?
Well, proof is the one thing I don't have. The only thing that can prove these conjectures is for the family to come clean. And with the way they buttered up these outsiders,
it seems pretty clear they're intent on covering their tracks.
We saw those letters to Sunday as well, like the whole family wants to hide all this stuff again.
But you don't need proof to have a suspicion. And for me, suspicion is enough. I didn't need to find the memory zone meme. I just needed for someone to kill me like it killed that silver-haired girl.
Man, I don't like that even like hearing the word kill in his sentence.
You don't sound very confident to me. Going out of your way to make citywide broadcasts in an attempt to involve more people.
Yeah, that's what he did. That's what he did.
You are simply betting on the possibility of someone being able to break down the barrier.
This is a little confusing here. They're saying that... Okay, let's try and read through all this as much as we can here, right? They talk about like the true Watchmaker's legacy is the true land of exile. So is that that's outside the barrier, I'm guessing. The person who they're talking about, their true identity, did get across the barrier, right? It keeps death out, and no one wants to look for it. And then someone goes on the other side of the barrier. Was that Acheron? And lives to his house. Someone already has. And I said someone who's a mutant. I'm thinking that maybe because this Acheron's memories are gone, right? Like they can't remember it fully, maybe, with a hilt. And again, it's one of those things where the reason he did this, the reason he even did this was so more people could get involved and he was going to end his own life. And it's just a possibility so we can break down that barrier and go to like the true land of exile?
You're very lucky that fate has decided to let us cross paths. I happen to be equipped with a very sharp blade. Sharp enough to slice through the veil of dreams. I can also carve the Harmony's brand.
So she can get rid of the death counter.
You possess great cunning. Deliberately setting us up to be on opposing sides. Constantly repeating the words of the Emanator in front of others. Leaving me no choice but to draw
So
my
he
blade
knew
against you.
all this time that this was going to come to this, that it would be Acheron.
And that's how you win. Opportunity and strategy.
Oh my
both
freaking
are
god.
essential. And in your plans, the IPC always wins. Even if you lose the bet. To the family, the life of an ambassador is still invaluable.
Right, if he dies, right?
Well, it's a huge gamble, isn't it? But allow me to point out a mistake. The IPC's success is not guaranteed. I, unfortunately, have no contingencies for such an important matter.
So he's saying that like this doesn't mean that they're going to win in the end.
Detonating a Stellaron. I can't do it. The Aventurine stone is too broken to even safeguard my escape.
So again, it's all a bluff. It's all a bluff.
If, at the end of the day, you did not unsheath your blade, I would have lost the bet.
Oh my freaking god. So legitimately, like, he set this up in a way that, like, Acheron would have to take out that blade because she's the one who can get to the other side of this barrier. He would have lost this entire bet if it wasn't for, Acheron.
It is pointless to discuss what-ifs. You have won. Your prize is an entry ticket.
So that's what he's that's what it is. That deep sea. So again, if you look back on the idea of like what they're saying, like the idea of a deep sea is like, I don't know how far we can go back. They talked about it here, didn't they? Did they talk? They talked about the sea before. Was it here they talked about it? I'm wondering if that's what the deep sea is. Like, it's actually like a true land of, maybe? There it is. There it is. Okay, their dream of theirs is a boundless sea. It's a lonely island. So I guess getting to the deep sea will be outside the barrier of penacony. So it's the side of penacony that they don't let you see.
And after this, whether you can return from the abyss is another gamble of yours.
He's always gambling.
Have you never wavered?
What a freaking question.
Wavered? Of course I have. but I can only bank on my own good fortune.
And then the close-up of the mouth as he says is too light, so we can focus on his words as well, right? Banking on his own good fortune.
Because other than that,
oh my
I
god.
have nothing.
That's what, yeah, again, like all he's had throughout his whole life is this death and the idea of people saying that he was lucky and he was fortunate. Stop.
Wake up from this dream and go to where you should be. Your gamble is not over yet.
He's saying you still have stuff to do. This is a lot, guys. This is a lot.
Before we part, can you answer one more question? As someone who has traveled on that road, can you tell me?
Why am I like, why am I so tense right now? I know I'm so tense. Look at this.
Why are we born into this world?
Oh my god.
If it's just to die.
Oh my freaking god.
I don't think this and never have. Nor do you.
She's saying like that's not you. You don't believe this.
But the nihility envelops you and I. And everyone.
That shadow that they were talking about, right?
And because of that, it's pointless.
But it is still there.
So is she saying that nihility itself is pointless because it's like it's gonna engulf anyone anyway?
If the dice of fate are always weighted, then that is our destiny.
Oh, stop.
Why then do we struggle against it?
Oh my god. Again, like using the gambling analogies, but again he's saying like, you know what, like if everything is destined to be so horrible, why do we still fight?
My answer might not be able to resolve your confusion, because it has been with you throughout your journey and is already a part of your life.
Yeah?
But you said, sleep is the rehearsal of death. So why does life slumber? Because we are not ready for the final rest.
So that's the answer to the question, why does life slumber?
So you can definitely understand why we want to be prepared.
Sure.
Even if the ending has been predetermined,
Look at this shot.
that's fine. There are countless things that humans cannot change.
Yeah?
But before the end, there are many things that humans can do.
Yes. Oh my god, yes. The end point is going to be the same for everybody, but we decide what we do with the time that's given to us, you know? I know that's like, I can't say that to someone who was like, you know, had such a horrible life, but I like, that's a Gandalf quote. But you know what I mean? It's like we have so many things that we can live for before that, and I hope that we can, I hope and I pray, because I'm very worried now that Aventurine could have like a happy life.
And because of this, the end will thus reveal a completely different meaning.
And the text in red again, by the way.
Take a good look at your pocket. Your friend has already given you the answer.
Oh! Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I can't. Oh. Oh, it's the...
Good luck.
It's the thing from Dr. Ratio, isn't it? The impossible in the dreamscape is not death, but rather dormancy. Do stay alive. I wish you the best of luck. The impossible in the dreamscape is not death, but rather dormancy. Do stay alive. I wish you the best of luck. He's asking. The answer is to stay alive, Aventurine, please. And that's the doctor's advice, by the way. Oh my god. Tears streaming down my face. I can barely freaking see right now. What a beautiful beautiful, beautifully sad but beautiful moment. Do stay alive. I wish you the best of luck. I'm dying. I am dying.
Then I shall get going.
Dr. Rachel asked you to stay alive. So you stay alive. Oh.
Mister? You're leaving? You ultimately chose to leave this dreamscape?
Oh my god, I'm drenched in tears. I can't.
Yes. Because they are not here. My papa, mama, and big sis.
They're all here. I'm so devastated.
Then where are they?
They are in a place where everyone will go. A very, very distant place.
Then are you going to?
Please don't go to. Please don't go to.
I'll get there one day. But not now. There will come a day when the sky will drizzle, and I will hear the call of Gaiathra Triclops, and know that it is time for me to go.
Yeah.
And be reunited with my family. So, until that time comes, I should be preparing.
Why do we slumber? Why do we slumber? And he should get to dream a bit, right? That's to me. This is what this whole that line means as well to me. Is like he should get to dream.
Preparing for what?
Well, preparing to face them, Kakamisha. And to make them proud.
I always say this, but I have another recording after this. I'm gonna be like in trouble. This little boy.
I know you'll be able to do it.
Oh.
Good luck.
Well, of course. For I am the child who received the blessing of Gaiathra Triclops.
Oh, Lord.
But you still seem nervous.
Well, I seem that way because I am nervous.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe you can help.
By the way, Aventurine, like, openly admitting to someone that he's nervous is a huge deal to me. It's a massive deal to me. Even if it's himself. But that's the thing, he's finally admitting it.
One last time. Put our palms together.
A little smile on Aventurine's face. Oh, God. No.
Are you going now?
Yes. May the Mother Goddess thrice close her eyes for you, keeping your blood eternally pulsing.
Oh, Lord.
May your journey be forever peaceful, and your schemes
forever concealed.
Say
Our
goodbye
paths
to
will
himself.
cross again beneath Kakava's shimmering auroras.
Oh, he gave him that.
Farewell, Kakavasha.
I have never been this devastated, I swear to God. With hope for the morrow I nestled in my heart, I descended in slumber tonight, until Dunamond of all coming morrows kisses me. I have embraced the quiet death. But this man is different. He lives and breathes in the present, in every sinking night, every daring gamble. No visions or morrow ever graced his dreams. His life... No, it's not quietude. His fate yet demands him to... His fate yet demands him to win them all. I'm literally worried my controller's gonna get water damaged. His fate demands him to win them all, to weather the tempests, one after another, till the mire enshrouds his very breath. All those tempests he's endured as well. And now, in the unfathomable depths of dream, the once falling die has landed on its earthly rest. Quietly, peacefully, it at last landed. Sweet, no more gambling on like the present, having dreams and being able to look to the future.
The light of the Aventurine stone has disappeared.
What?
This only represents...
What are you talking about?
He kept his promise. And got what he wanted.
Wait, what? So are we not going to see Aventurine again?
As planned, your cornerstone has been successfully sent to the family's territory. Then...
So does this actually mean that he's like going into like an eternal dream? He's preparing for death.
Let's fulfill our duty and start harvesting.
There's the harvesting, what the hell? Therefore, in the cradle of slumbers, deep in the sweet dreams of planet of festivities, another stone began. Is that what happened? He's now gonna like be preparing for death forever.
I come for an audience. I come to fill wine, and I come to claim.
Oh, I can't with this. So what I'm getting from this is that Aventurine is not dead, but he's forever across the barrier. Maybe not forever, but like it seems like, because they said the die landed at last. He got what he wanted. Is he like eternally like in the true land of like the legacy of the Watchmaker, the exile? Is he there? Is that where he is? And they said the cornerstone has been implanted. Was that Aventurine?
I bestow poison in the guise of sweet dew. Come the toil of spring and yield a fall. I patiently wait for the branches to be heavy with withered fruit.
Because that's so sad though. If that's what like it, that's. I understand that like it is like like an eternal dream technically, but still it doesn't feel good at all. Like I know it's not death.
All for the Amber Lord.
All for the Amber Lord. Kilpath. Meanwhile, the memory zone's the memory zone's depths. You try to open your eyes, but you find only blackness before you. And whose POV is this? Memories gradually resurface as time rewinds a few minutes ago. Aventurine unleashes the final assault, pouring down a dazzling shower of chips, followed closely by Acheron drawing her blade, and then crash. The indescribable force severs the powers of preservation. While time and space froze instantly, your thoughts twist into a knot as your senses fail. With only gravity tearing at your mind, you plummet into the boundless darkness. So, is this Aventurine? Or what they said that no, because they said that because Acheron has the power to sever the preservation thing, right? Or the harmony, until the fire engulfs you in its embrace. Yes, I'm Stell.
You're awake.
Sam! Sam!
I've been waiting on you for quite a while.
Just what's happening here?
A crevice between dreams. You've met me before. I'm Sam, a Stellaron Hunter.
I'm sorry guys, I need to pause every once in a while. I just like need like I need seconds. I need seconds. I know it's not always nice, but like I need some seconds to like. Okay.
I originally planned on showing up earlier to reveal some truths to you.
Okay.
But I encountered more roadblocks than expected. 11 times I've tried, but ended in failure. Before I knew it, this world and I became too intertwined, and it became too difficult to escape the constraints of the script.
So once again, he's saying that like he's tried every time but ended in failure. And once again, the script is what's restricting him once again.
Elio is right. In this land of the dreams, you and I will reap unforgettable gains.
And you said that?
I don't know people's hearts as well as he and Kafka do. Nor do I have a specialty like Silverwolf and Blade. Most of the things that I'm good at only apply to villains who need no mercy.
And we kind of we said this in a way, right? The way that like he was like way more terrifying. He seemed way more destructive than the other members.
So, there is only one method that I use.
Another cutscene?
This is to show you.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what?
All that I am.
What? Are you talking what? What? What?
Labyrinth-like corridors
No!
and halls, traps everywhere. The owner of this mansion must be a bit paranoid.
Wait, so Sam is Firefly this whole time? Sam was Firefly? This whole time Sam was Firefly? What the freaking hell? What? Oh my god. Remember they said that like, oh my god, that Sam left Firefly behind. In reality, what happened was Sam like moved on, like kept going. But how did they do the death thing though? How do they do that? What? What did I just witness? Wait a second. Wait. Robin left Penacony. I remember Sparkle said that the other mute is still on Penacony. Was she saying that Firefly was a Firefly? I thought it was, but then how would the mute mix? Is it because Is it because of the script? Because remember she said that, no, she's still on penacony. All this time could have been like, hey, Firefly's still on penacony. Oh my freaking god. Labyrinth Cordo's, okay, the paranoid. Oh my freaking god.
You are so funny, Mr. Security Officer. I hope that sense of humor of yours has helped you find the serial killer.
Just expressing a personal opinion. Why? Did I hit a nerve?
Oh my god, he's so funny.
Mr. Gallagher, my patience is wearing thin. Neglecting duties...
Do you think he's neglecting his duties?
...will only make me more suspicious that you and the real serial killer are connected.
This is the problem with Sunday right now. Is that Sunday is so hurt and so paranoid and in such a state of like, everyone's out to get me and I have to keep this all secret and I have to move in the shadows while also trying to avenge my sister. He's such in this state, right? Such in this state that even Gallagher, right? Who, by the way, Gallagher, who definitely is someone you probably should be suspicious of, but everyone he talks to, he's suspicious of. Everybody. Everybody he talks to, he's suspicious of. Holy freaking hell, what's happening in this whole quest?
Scoundrel, punk, drunk, hooligan. I have heard this trash talk all too often. But I have never once thought that I'd be treated as an accomplice to a murder.
Oh my god, he's saying all this stuff that people called him before. He's like, now I'm really disrespected.
I take back what I said. Your problem isn't paranoia. You're just crazy, you know? Lunatic.
Holy hell. And here's the thing, by the way, I do believe that he has gone into a state of paranoia. I do believe that Sunday is in a... I said it myself, he's gone to a state where he is not... We've never met the real Sunday yet, right? If that makes sense. I've never met the real Sunday yet.
You, the family, you broke my spine and pulled out my fangs, and now you want to accuse me of murder? Ridiculous. Only idiots who've drunk too much Soul Glad will berate a stray dog in the streets.
I'm actually glad he's standing up for himself, by the way, after all the stuff that he's been put through as well.
What exactly is making you say all this nonsense? You should be more concerned about the Outworld visitors who are making a scene in the theme park than me.
Did you not notice this was happening?
I don't need you to remind me. The moment that ambassador walked out the doors of the mansion, I knew what he was trying to do. My servants see everything. His little magic tricks may have fooled me.
Wait, what?
But no matter. I'm happy to see how things have turned out.
His servants have seen everything, and they frame up. They pan up to the birds. By the way,
why do you think that I just let him go? And why do you think I emptied the theme park?
It was him. It wasn't the Bloodhound family.
Because my target from the beginning has always been you, Hound. The more noise he makes, the more opportunities I have to make you and your true master pay in
He still has this bitterness. No, Gallagher's not a bad dude.
If I were really the murderer, why would you need to be so secretive? Ha! I forgot. You also have a difficult master to serve. Telling you to ignore the murder case and focus solely on that Charmony festival.
Yes. Yes, they told him to not even to explore what happened to Robin.
Isn't that right, my brother?
Looks like your disguise has helped you successfully understand every facet of the family.
Disguise? You must be blind to be accusing me of
Does everyone have
fake.
A freaking disguise?
Open your eyes. Take a good look.
Does everyone have a disguise?
Indeed. Every part of you is real. The brown hair, soft and curly like Benny's. The orange eyes, which make me miss the gaze of Sir Whitaker. That odd scar. The mark of Wolsey.
Wait, what?
And the gray vest, tie, hound emblem, bottle, the bartending, and your role as a security officer. These are all true traits. From all 52 loyal family members.
Wait, what are you talking about?
When they are gathered, countless tiny truths are woven together into a lie. You collected a small piece of each of them and claimed them for yourself. Then you invented this facade. A complete Gallagher.
He combined all of the Bloodhound family into one?
Tell me I'm wrong, minion of the Enigmata.
The Enigmata. Minion of the... Oh, an evil laugh, Gallagher, what's happening? Oh no!
You have guts, I'll give you that. Not bad. I severely underestimated.
Is everyone just like... Does everyone have like 10 secrets to themselves? What is happening?
Admirable. But so what? Can this prove that I murdered your sister and that
Wait, did he?
stowaway?
This proves that you and the memories of
Oh my
mean death are
freaking
linked.
god!
And that's enough.
Wait, what?
Listen up. I don't care how you did it. I only care about one thing. The answer to a question.
Is it why?
You devil. You
This is the... Oh my god.
dog.
The anger in his face.
Kill her.
Such... The voice actor's so freaking good as well. Another cutscene? What? It was Gallagher?
You know, in the thick of things, people are blind to the grit in their eyes.
What has happened?
Yet they can always feel it scratch. Want the answer? I'll give it to you. The whole thing is just fate playing a cruel joke on us.
What just happened? What just happened? That's what happens when... That's what happened when Firefly died as well. 12 system hours on the charity festival Astral Express. What did we just witness?
Penacony's Charmony Festival has entered its countdown.
Oh my god! What? Who is this? Who is this? Who is this?
This grand celebration will commence with much fanfare.
What is happening? You have to give me a break. Who is this? Who is this? You have to give me a break.
I already told you. We can talk things out.
I am dying here.
I'm sorry, Fluffy.
Oh my god,
I really
the
had
southern
something
accent.
Urgent to attend to, so I had no choice but to resort to asking this favor of you.
This is an amazing design, an incredible design, by the way. Beautiful, gorgeous, but I can't ever praise you again unless you put that gun on Donghang's face. I can't. I can't, ever. Wait, is this the person on the other side? Oh, is this the person talking to Black Swan, maybe?
Since you already know what you're doing, I'll also have to remind you of its risks.
No, they...
Hey, partner, what's with the hostility?
I'll have to compare it.
I thought pulling this
Get the
thing
gun out of
was
his face.
a way of saying hello.
His accent is it's such a cool design. Look at this framing as well.
For the last time, state your identity and purpose.
Oh, Donghang, my boy.
My name's Boot Hill, and I'm a galaxy.
An actual Galaxy Ranger. Look at the smile. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my freaking god. A Galaxy Ranger.
Galaxy Ranger?
You look like you seen a ghost. Did you think we all went extinct? Well, that's the price
no.
you pay for being off grid for too long.
I'm saying oh no, by the way, because the design is actually really, really cool. I love the sharp teeth and the eye locking stuff as well, and the outfit's so cool as well. But like I said, I can't ever praise him until he gets that gun out of Donghang's face.
The righteous heroes of the hunt would never hijack the Astral Express.
I ain't hijacked anything. What, chatting with someone while holding the gun is considered a hijacking?
The earring as well. No, it is. It basically is a hijacking.
It probably
Yes, yes.
Pardon my frankness, but there are plenty of rumors in the cosmos regarding the Galaxy Ranger's current status, and none of them are pretty stories. I have a hard time believing you.
Donghang being so like straightforward in the face of this gun as well. Like I'm actually like really impressed. Well, I always am impressed by my Donghang.
Oh, this is hilarious. The tale that this bunch of fools spin is getting out of hand. There's even a bit about the Galaxy Rangers being turned into gibbons by Dr. Primitive, and they're in some valley screwing around on swings.
So, So there's like so many stories about what the Galaxy Rangers are doing right now.
Of course. I know you won't believe me. Which is also why, similarly, I have a hard time believing that you're the real Nameless.
The Nameless? Wait.
See the bullets in this gun? 9mm. An eternal classic. I may need the Astral Express's help right now, but if you're an imposter just like that one, then this bullet might just end up in my head.
So he's saying that, like, if you're an imposter just like the one he's seen before, he's like, oh well, like, you know, then like I would be the one getting shot. He's such a cool design. He's so pretty.
I can't allow myself to be exposed to danger. That's just the way.
Oh my god, that hug!
So, you all have to first prove yourselves. Huh? Where are you going?
Oh my god.
Recognize this?
It's a model fudger. The Jade Abacus of Ally and Oath. The Cien Joe really gave this to you guys.
Yes. Oh my god. I love this character's design and his accent. Model fudger is a crazy term.
This is the Jade Abacus gifted to the Express by the Shenzhou Luofu's general, Jing Yuan. Its presence on board serves as the Shenzhou Alliance's official recognition of the Express. Is that enough?
Not bad, kid.
Kiddo as well. Did you see the way he was standing by those while he was serving? You know what I mean? He had his arched back as well, like, you know, with the gun pointed, with his legs, like, you know, pointed forward. Absolutely serving. This is a crazy design. It's so cool.
And across these
Look at him.
stars, a gentle squeeze is all it takes to rustle up a whole legion of Cloud Knights. Now, I reckon that'd be one fudging sight to behold.
Yeah, especially since they have no problem going on the hunt themselves. This is an incredible design.
Now it's your turn.
Been ages since the Galaxy Rangers had the spotlight shown on them. We ain't equipped with such fancy gadgets. But I've been around the block enough to know the way to handle these types of situations is easy as pie.
Okay.
Alright then. Feel free to toss any questions
We're just doing this?
my way. Let's see if my answers can't turn your trust. If your gut tells you otherwise, still ain't too late to show me.
Fair enough.
And why would I play along?
If I truly am a real Galaxy Ranger, you stand to lose nothing.
All right then. Tell me. What kind of organization are the Galaxy
I'm still
Rangers?
over the fact that Don Hung, gun in his face, calmly walks over to a table without even caring. Like, he is like a very cool character when he wants to be, right? So he's asking you what type of organization is the Galaxy Rangers, okay.
Oh, my friend. This question is a hard one. I don't think I can even consider us an organization to begin with.
So they're not like official?
Everyone's on their
Right,
own
okay.
fated path along the hunt, with their own resolute sense of righteousness and not so welcome among such so-called universal values.
This reply does not instill trust, and only makes your predicament more precarious.
He's saying, I guess, everyone's on their own path, basically.
I'm guessing you're gonna ask about some form of shared faith, right? But us Galaxy Rangers don't need that sort of thing. What brings us together is a shared bottom line.
It's like, hey, like, it's the money that at the end of it, or I guess like the end goal?
Never bully the weak. Never kill the innocent. These oaths aren't some lofty beliefs, but the fundamental bottom line that one must never cross as a person.
I still can't get over this guy's design, but yeah, like, you almost like definitely like shot at the most innocent, beautiful person who ever lived.
As Galaxy Rangers, we strictly adhere to the bottom line. When someone crosses them, the hunt's vengeance will surely come knocking.
So if they don't adhere to this, or if you cross the hunt, we know the hunt are dangerous in that sense. By the way, like we've heard stories of their conquests and their journeys across the galaxy. You know.
And in this moment, the other crucial meaning of bottom line comes into play. As long as you don't cross it, you're free to do whatever you please. You catch my drift?
So it's like as long you can go on your own path, but you have to obey the bottom line, which is what he said earlier as well.
Second question. Why do you seek trouble with the Astral Express?
Interesting question again. Why do you seek trouble?
I already said that I seek no trouble. I must go to Penacony for a matter. But I don't have an invite.
So he's going to Penacony.
And I can't even enter the family's hotel doors. If only I could borrow the Nameless's identity. The entire cosmos knows you're guest of the family.
So, wait, if he pretended to be Don Hung?
Aren't the Galaxy Rangers also esteemed guests?
Oh, you've hit the nail on the head. This is why I'm here. It's fine if I tell you. The Rangers are pursuing an imposter. A son of a nice lady posing as one of us. She's on Penacony right now.
Wait, when he said "son of a nice lady," I thought they were talking about his son, but I think he's trying to do like a nice way of saying "son of a B word," right? A son of a nice lady posing as one of us. That's Acheron.
My informant is a memo keeper. She's the same as all mimetic
Black Swan.
organisms, appearing one moment and gone the next. Ugh. She scares the fudge out of me. Still, she gave me some vital
So that was
info.
Black Swan. Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
That Galaxy Ranger imposter. Who is it?
Is that the third question?
I can't get over this design. Like, it's so unique. Like, again, I'm not like huge on like battle armor. Sometimes it can look cool, but I think what's so cool is like the half like cropped leather jacket top, the really cool hat. Love the hair from the front. I haven't seen it from the back yet. It might change my mind, but I love the cowboy aesthetic.
Is it a hard question?
It isn't. Just that you might not believe me. That person calls herself Acheron. And according to our informant, she could be an emanator
Yeah.
of nihility.
Yeah. That's what we found out there as well with Aventurine.
That's impossible.
So why is it impossible?
That's what I said. Don't worry. When I first received the news, I had the exact same
Is it impossible for someone to be an emanator of nihility because nihility engulfs everyone the same? So one person being more important is impossible?
IX never gives anyone so much as a first glance, and that's perfectly normal. What reason would they have to bequeath strength?
That's what I was thinking. Like, what? Like, is that why they said it? Yeah.
Then you must know that emanators can also conceal their own identities, which, for many people, it's better that way. Otherwise, there'd be wanton bloodshed across the cosmos, or even, perhaps, turning their back on the path they're supposed to follow.
So wait, the question from Don Hung was, why would they give strength to the mere mortals? And then it's saying the emanators conceal their own identities. Otherwise, we want bloodshed, turning their back on the path now is supposed to follow?
I had the good fortune of running into an elation emanator. Its appearance was no different than that of those clowns. If it weren't through sheer luck that I got it drunk, I would have never known of its eminent status. Even in the purest hunt, you'll find the Xianzhou Alliance under the spotlight and Galaxy Rangers lurking in the shadows. Paths are inevitably concepts created by people and exist in planes beyond our understanding.
Wait, so again, he's saying a lot of stuff here. Even in the purest hunt, you'll find the Xianzhou lines on the spotlight of the Galaxy Rangers lurking in the shadows. Paths are inevitably concepts created by people. So we just don't understand those paths that are connected to the eons?
To reckon that nihility emanators don't exist, well, maybe we just ain't nihilistic.
He's like, we ain't thinking the same way as them. So that's why, again, it seems impossible that there could be an emanator of nihility, because nihility engulfs everyone the same, doesn't even glance at humans, doesn't have a reason to talk to humans even. This is what was said before. So it's strange that they would give such strength to a mortal.
So, do you understand now? Your companions are in danger, and it's pretty harrowing. If you don't want to believe me, you'd best send a message to them. But I'd advise you to move fast.
Oh my god, Don Hong. Is Don Hong gonna come to Penacony?
We don't know what's happening in the dreamscape or how much of what the memo keeper said is true. And that Acheron, who knows what she intends to do.
Right, okay. Wait. What the hell?
I don't intend to do anything.
Wait, did she hear this?
That's not up.
What is happening? You need to give me a break. What is happening?
Did you know? People who come to the land of dreams for the first time, they'll subconsciously stop to reaffirm that they're still walking on solid ground. And then they will unanimously raise their heads to gaze at the sky.
To look at where they came from? What is happening?
Dream, staring at the sky is instinctual for humanity. Since the day that the golden hour was completed, it's always been there, watching over every single night of decadence. But now this night sky has been mercilessly
Okay, so they're saying what she's done now?
died with a mist.
Holy hell!
And this whole event happened within the course of a single slash.
So they're saying the sky that has always gazed down upon him, that's always been there, now has that... has like a cut in the middle of it now. The mist of nihility.
A single slash of a blade isn't really accurate. It was actually
Oh my
two
god,
blades,
Acheron.
just that the second one was faster.
Okay, 2 blades.
That's not.
Yeah, but I do love that she's kind of making a little bit of a... Not a farce of it, but you know what I mean? She's still being cheeky about it.
Many guests who weren't supposed to be invited have gathered at this banquet. Even if the harmony is all-embracing, I have no choice but to show some of them the door. For the sake of penacony.
Who is talking through these voices now, though? Who is this voice?
The planet of festivities has no place for you, a puppet of nihility. Those who live in the shadows do not bear the right to tread the illuminated stage.
Okay, 1 second here. So I don't know who this voice is right now. Many guests were supposed to be invited. So they're saying that now, since all this stuff is happening, that some of them, for the sake of penacony, they have to show some of them the door now. Some of them can't arrive here. And they're saying that you're a puppet in nihility, so people who are engulfed by nihility cannot come to penacony. Because they're full of shadows, they can't be illuminated on the stage.
Speaking of living in the shadows, there's probably not much difference between us. It's only polite to reveal your true self.
Oh my god.
At least when speaking to others.
Who?
Penacony's dream
What?
master.
That's just another reason that you can't.
And it's talking through everybody right away, all these people.
Whether you believe it or not, this is.
Well, like everybody is the real you? Everybody?
We are one.
Come on, now, everybody?
Is this the united as one that the family espouses?
Acheron not backing down here, by the way.
My mortal shell has long since dissipated. The Oak family's 107,336 offspring
What?
are now my eyes, ears, and
Jesus.
mouths, spreading joy across dreams when required, and in times of essential need, exiling evil from this haven in my
So they're all family members from the Oak family?
From the sound of it, it seems like you're asking me to leave.
It sounds like they're telling you to get out. So like, all those people are like descendants of the Oak family, or is he just saying that people in the dream are all a part of the Oak family?
I am glad that you're an understanding one. Alas, I'm not.
Yeah, we could get that vibe, honestly, of the not asking aspect.
If you think you
Oh my god, Acheron, face to face with the Dream Master, if you think you can.
Are you?
Oh, please threaten him. Please, let's go.
I ended it with a period. It was a
Oh my
statement.
god. She's so cool.
Knowing who I am and still showing such malice. You're not the first, nor will you be the last. This scene played out many times before. And usually, when faced with my questions, most people retort, why can't I?
Oh my god.
The result has invariably been that they
Oh.
You are confident, but be reminded.
This is so creepy. It's so creepy.
But not weak. The chords of the harmony extend across worlds. If you do not comply, when the blade is unsheathed for even a hair's breadth, you will never be able to escape the eternal Centurion's wrath in all of your
So you're saying that that if she takes out that blade even for a bit, she's never gonna be able to escape this this punishment.
137 individuals. That is how many heathens I have
Heathens.
exiled since I became Dream Master. Among them were those who once severed my wings, and those who immolated my
Who severed it?
body.
Wait, like, it kind of reminds you of the story of the Icarus stuff as well. So maybe like spiritually, the idea of like the ones who like cut him off, stopped him from going any further, I guess. And those who immolated my body.
And here I stand again, about to add
Oh my freaking god!
to the tally.
It really is creepy. It really is really creepy.
And you will die.
Oh.
I mean, all of you.
Why do I love her so much? Why do I love her so much? So this is also the person that was controlling what Sunday was doing as well, right? With the investigations? Acheron said, you will die. All of you. Every one of you. All of your children. All of you. All of you.
But that won't come to pass.
Oh.
I'll do as you ask. I'll leave.
Okay, she's gonna leave. Okay.
A wise choice.
I think she could have taken you. Honestly, I'm with Acheron with this. Honestly.
I wasn't aware there was a choice.
To you, that surely is the only option. Please bear in mind, you and penacony are of different worlds. Those born on the far bank cannot seek solace across the river.
Again, this thing of like, you're not allowed here. This is not your place, right? To you, this is the only option, but you were born in a different place. You can't seek salvation over here.
Leave and never return. The radiance of the planet of festivities is overwhelmingly bright, luring in tricksters, wrongdoers, and criminals.
Whoa.
But even the harmony itself will never Welcome, the self-annihilator of nihility.
That's crazy. It's like saying, look, we will literally welcome Ahaz people. We'll welcome criminals, people who've done bad stuff, like people who do wrong things here in Penacony. But you're the line. The self-annihilator of nihility will be the line.
And even more
look at the shot.
When this self-annihilator heralds the destruction of everything. Your strength is obviously a gift of the sleeping and shapeless, immeasurable and fathomless, like a tributary spawn
What are you saying?
from the abyss that brings death and sin to all.
Your strength is obviously a gift of sleeping and shapeless, immeasurable fathom. So that's like the shadow, right, of nihility. Like a tributary spawn from the abyss that brings death to all sin. So like death and sin. So it's like this is what is bringing death here.
Acheron, a befitting name.
Oh, she stopped.
Take it from someone on the other side of your so-called river. You know better than I do that Penacony has already deviated from the harmony.
Yes. It's
Whatever
corrupted.
your intentions may be, I foresee only one outcome.
And looking up at
Its
the bird as
future
well.
holds nothing but nihility. Just like all the worlds that have drowned in their shadow.
Is this why she was saying it was pointless? What?
Attention, please. The unusual event that occurred moments ago was due to a technical malfunction at Cloud Theme Park. The family has promptly responded to secure the area, and we're happy to report that there have been no injuries.
Oh my god, I'm like squeezing my arm, my boom arm for the mic. What are you talking about?
I swear that was no movie shoot. So many chips fell from the sky, and I even
So people are even questioning this right now as well.
It vanished in an instant before my very eyes.
They said switch to Robin's POV.
Excuse me. Are you talking about the Clock Studios theme park incident?
Yeah,
Robin.
What about it? Oh, Miss Robin.
What are you talking
Am I
about?
seeing things right?
What are you talking about?
No need to worry. I apologize for any inconvenience caused to your delightful dream journey. What you just mentioned about the chips really piqued my interest.
What is
Would you
happening?
mind providing more details about the incident?
The same thing that happened to Firefly. They're not dead. They weren't dead. The mutes are still here on this world. They're still here on Penacony.
Oh, it was just.
Wait, no, it has question
those
marks,
chips
though.
You normally see everywhere. The green ones, they fell from the sky as if it were raining.
And then those chips simply disappeared.
Oh no.
It appears to be the dream sim tech the Iris family has been developing.
Wait, what? Wait, so the Iris family helped him out with that?
Huh? Miss Robin, you mean those chips were all part of a performance? But I really...
Shh. This technology hasn't
Wait
been
a second.
yet. It was originally planned to debut at the Charmony Festival, but it seems it's been leaked.
Have I been is this Sparkle again?
Can you help me keep this secret? The raining chips were supposed to be part of my act.
Oh, I see. Then it all makes sense now.
Oh my
I'll do
god.
anything to help make the Charmony Festival a success.
Thank you.
It's
appreciation.
It's
I like
Sparkle.
to
Oh my god. Why would they do that? Oh my god, why would they do that? Because they knew because since Firefly came back, they freaking knew that like when we saw switching to Robin's POV that we would go, oh my god, what? They knew it. They knew this.
Press it at just the right moment in the celebration, and there could be an unexpected treat in store.
She's trying to get that freaking annihilation happening.
All
The
right.
destruction.
It looks like there are other guests who are also confused. I'll have to excuse myself.
Oh, the sweet voice.
Please, enjoy the dreamscape.
What are they doing, guys? What are they doing?
So many people talking about it. This commotion at the theme park definitely made way.
Wait, what? We got a light cone? Sam? Oh my god, we got all this stuff after the boss, right? Robin, a fool. Yeah, it's freaking like that is brutal what they just did. That is absolutely brutal what they just did. They had us switch to, which by the way, love her design, love her dress, but this is Sparkle, right? This is Sparkle. That is brutal. Because here's the thing, right? I think that like any other time this would not work as like a surprise. Oh my god, we're switching to Robin's POV. That would not work. Why? Because you would think it was either a flashback or you would think it was Sparkle playing tricks. But because they just brought back Firefly somehow, what happened? Because they brought back Firefly somehow, now we are now we're kind of like ready for the idea that maybe Robin could be here too. If Firefly's here, could Robin be here too? But no, that's not what's happening here. Holy hell, guys, what a mission. And I'm sorry, like, for the last bit there with the Boot Hill stuff and, like, all this stuff there, like, my mind was a little bit frazzled, but, like, I was still, like, you know, I was, like, I'm not gonna lie. Because of all the stuff that happened, my eyes were sore from, not sore, but you know the way, like, your eyes get kind of, like, you know, after you cry, they feel weird. And I was, like, very frazzled by everything that happened. So, like, legitimately, I was, like, tensing looking at the screen, kind of like, okay, Calvin, focus on everything that's happening here, right? Because there's so much stuff that was happening, so much crazy things. That it was like, you know, from what happened to Sunday to what happened with Firefly to what happened with Aventurine to what happened with Acheron, like all of this stuff. And again, I'm not going to fully understand everything, and we can go back over a lot of the stuff that, like, I definitely like missed if I come back to it as well. In fact, what we might do is, for now, again, I love that we're playing as Sparkle as Robin right now. Look how pretty she is. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can switch POVs for a bit. What's the button for that? I think it's like, oh, the update didn't happen. Here it is, yeah. So we're going to switch to Stell for now, and we're going to be ending the episode there. Oh, we have a bunch of different messages. So these are all the different quests, and they're all getting things ready here as well. Look at that, permanently now. There's a reminder, the thing that people have seen for years. Again, I love the way they described that. That, like, was like this sky that everyone had witnessed for years. This is now has like a rift in it, staring down at them. Let me go to the Astral Express. Where's Boot Hill? Come out with your hands up, partner. Where are you? Come out with those pretty sharp teeth. I love a character with sharp teeth. Anytime you give a character sharp teeth, I'm there. I'm there. Where are you? Don Hung, where is he? Don Hung, you're still prettier. Don't worry about it. Get out of here. Come on. I'm going to talk about, like, a lot of the stuff that happened here, but I want to make it clear. I'm going to miss stuff, and I'm going to have to come back maybe at some point and talk about more of the stuff as well. I'm no lie, I'm tired. I'm tired from the tears and from all the crazy stuff that is happening. This was a mountain of, like, reveals upon big moments to stuff that, like, I won't fully understand fully, but I think, like, we can, like, maybe talk about a little bit. And the best way to do with that is, I guess, just to talk from the start. Aventurine set up the stage so that he could, in the hopes that he would be able to meet Acheron, I think I'm getting this right, in the hopes that he would be able to meet Acheron, so that Acheron, who is someone who was already, it might not be Acheron who passed by, right, who passed through the barrier, because now I'm thinking it could be someone else as well, but at least, like, Acheron could, like, help him get past the barrier, which he did. He was able to get past the barrier of penacony into the true penacony, and I believe now when they said the last die had fallen, at that point Aventurine he's not dead. I don't think it's dead, because he would say I was dying. Instead, he's going in to, like, prepare for death, which is, like, maybe like an eternal dream. And the only reason I'm saying eternal is because it said the last die fell. It fell for the last hour. I'm paraphrasing, but, like, it finally fell at last, which means that he stopped gambling. He's going to stop doing stuff. He's finally gotten what he wanted, and what he wanted was to get to the other side there. And he instigated this fight with Stell, Himiko, Welt, and Acheron, in order to provoke somebody into doing this. And again, it's one of those situations where, again, it was a gamble, because it could have ended up way worse. It could have, but, like, again, he was prepared for that gamble as well. And during that conversation when he got he got sent over to this other that was this it was like a sea of nothingness almost. When he got sent over to there, this area of nihility, wasn't it? I think that's what they called it. Like, I forget the actual name itself, but he was sent there, and you were supposed to linger there for a bit, then move on. In that moment, he took out. He was sorry. I'm trying to just get all my thoughts in order. He was talking to Acheron, and Acheron revealed to him that she was an emanator of nihility, and that she said something like hiding the true identity of nihility. And this is a shocking moment because a bunch of characters said this, and Dan Hung was saying this, like, nihility is something that engulfs everybody in shadow, so why would they embrace a human and give them powers? But it seems like for nihility, for some reason they did, like, it's like, I guess it's like they're not always like, how do I say, again, I'm paraphrasing all the time here because there's so much stuff that was said, is that like sometimes they will embrace, they're not all known, I guess, like nobody knows exactly who they are, and they, I guess, like, well, Don Hung said, like, it's so unusual for that to happen because nihility is something that just engulfs everyone in darkness. So for them to give a human their power, it's like something that should not be. That makes sense when they send, again, we know now, I think it's Boothil who was on the phone, the emanator that should not be, right? And he said, like, she's not, and it makes sense that he was the one to kind of reveal this to Black Swan, because it's like, Black Swan, this isn't a Galaxy Ranger. This isn't someone of the Hunt. This is a emanator that should not be, and now it makes sense why there's an emanator that should not be, because again, nihility shouldn't have an emanator, I guess. Is that what they're saying as well? Aventurine's final moments in this story, for now it seems, were facing his past self and finally accepting that his family is not here in the dreamscape. His family are not waiting for him in this like magical place where he can find them or whatever, but they are dead, right? They're gone. And he knows that eventually he will get to go and see them again by his own beliefs. He will get to go and see them. But I truly believe that it was a combination of the conversation with Acheron, his achieving of a goal that he wants to achieve, and also the Dr. Ratio thing, like that doctor's orders, don't die, basically saying do not die, led him to kind of finally understand like the true meaning of like why does life slumber, which is to prepare for death. It's not only to escape the idea of like all this pain that's going to be happening, but it's also to prepare this idea of like every night we go to sleep and we prepare for death. And in those final moments with himself, facing himself, he gave him his little kid self his own hat, and he went off onto the other side of the barrier of penacony, which is like the true exile, I believe, of penacony, which has all the true side of penacony outside of the escapism and the veil. And he, in a way, he truly did drop the veil and got inside the veil, and that somehow is going to give Jade and Topaz and the IPC a way to get inside of penacony and a foothold in penacony. And I think that's what they said when they were like, oh, like he did it. He held up his head in the bargain. Is because he said, you give me your stones and I will get you into penacony. I'll be able to get you a foothold in here. A very sad moment, a very, very depressing moment with Aventurine. But it's one of those things where it's like, I think he has such a beautiful story. And again, I could be getting wrong the idea of him like dying or whatever, or him having like this not death, or what would you call it, like an arrest, an eternal rest, a rest inside the dream, and rest inside true exile, a rest beyond the barrier, preparing for death. But I do love at the very least that he was able to look at himself from the past and kind of accept that like him dying is not going to solve anything. It's not the freedom he's looking for. Eventually he will see his family. But at least, and also I know it's like a dark idea, the idea of like dreaming and looking forward to stuff and stuff like this too, but I do think that like Aventurine out of all characters has earned a rest. You know what I mean? I know it's hard to say. He has earned that kind of like rest. And I wonder if that's what they're getting at here with that as well. Is like, even though it's bittersweet, it's very sad. He's going off into a place that like, there's a chance he might not even be able to return, right? That's what Acheron was saying. Would you be able to return? But at least now he is in the preparation for, and again, preparation for death is just slumber, right? He's earned a break, and he's earned a rest, no matter what way that manifests for himself. And I'm just glad he's not dead. I'm glad he didn't die. He's beyond the barrier. Something that was cut through, you know, as Acheron cut through that barrier as well. Yeah, very, very, very sad scene, very beautiful scene. But it was like, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, Honkai's so good at doing these emotional moments and these really good character moments, and this just like was one of my favorite moments ever. Acheron and Aventurine's character moments, their story together was so incredible to me. But yeah, Acheron is the emanator of nihility, which should not be. She was able to open up the barrier to the other side, but she also said that Aventurine said that someone was already on the other side, but I think he referenced that it could have been the mute. And at first I thought it was Acheron who was the mute, but now I'm thinking it might be Firefly who went to the other side, right? Or someone, because then like. Because I'm thinking like then it's like if it was Acheron, it's not that she, because I thought because of her memories, but then the way that Sparkle talked about it was like she's still here, the other mute, and who is the other one who died alongside Robin? Firefly. So Firefly could possibly be that second mute, right? But Firefly isn't gone. Firefly is still on Penacony, as Sparkle did say, right? That's why I'm trying to, it's leading me to believe that it's Firefly. Nice. No, but all this time, Firefly was Sam? And Firefly was a Stellaron Hunter. This whole time. And it's interesting that they revealed themselves to Stell, right? But I think, like, that explains, I guess, like something from before. Remember, they were like, oh, they left her behind. No, I don't think they left her behind. I think she probably just transformed from Sam into Firefly. But I wonder is, like, again, I still think that what she said was probably true about her condition. And I wonder if that machine has something to do with her condition where, like, it keeps her, like, tangible and on the surface and on the ground and grounded. That robot body she has. And when she's talking about, like, keeping on Elio's script, I wonder if it is a thing where it's like she keeps trying to get off the rails. You know, she keeps trying to get off the tracks, but no matter what, she keeps ending up in the same place on those tracks. But she's alive. She's alive and well. She stared right at us. I can't wait to see what's going to be happening with her as well. But we know she is alive. What else can I say here? Oh, yeah. The stuff with Boot Hill. Boot Hill, first of all, and such a beautiful, beautiful character. I haven't seen the back of the hair yet. You guys know I'm very particular about hair as well. But we'll see. But I love the sharp teeth. The eyes are so cute as well. The outfit, like, again, the outfit isn't, like, to me, like, amazing. Like, I'm not always a big fan of the battle armor. What I love about it is, like, the leather kind of, like, crop top thing and, like, the cowboy aesthetics in the hat. I love that stuff in the boots. But I guess, like, the battle armor is just, like, adding another, like, very interesting, like, detail to it, right? It's not that I don't like the battle armor, by the way. It looks cool as well. But it just, you know, I guess, like, I just would have been a sucker for a full-on cowboy outfit. But then again, it's Honkai. It's Star Rail. So it makes sense that they would have, like, you know, more of a futuristic flair to it as well. That just makes sense. It just makes sense in terms of design as well. But he was talking to Don Hung as well, and Don Hung and him had this, like, very, like, to me, very important conversation as well, where he kind of reiterated the idea of, like, Acheron and the idea of, like, the thing that should not be and the emanator that should not be, but also said there's this idea that, like, all your friends could, like, definitely be in danger. We found out he was also working with Black Swan at the same time, too. He also revealed that, like, the Galaxy Rangers kind of do their own thing, but under this one bottom line. If you follow this bottom line, you can do whatever you want after that, which to me reminds me of, like, say, like, the Fatui almost, like, obviously not the same morals, but the Fatui, where the Fatui are kind of like, that kind of thing as well. It's like, you can do whatever you, seriously, like, you can do whatever you want as long as you follow my plans. And it's like with the Galaxy Rangers, if you follow this bottom line, go about your own journey. And he needs to make his way into Penacony, but he can't do it now, I believe, because there's already a Galaxy Ranger there that's Acheron, who's pretending to be a Galaxy Ranger, so he needs, like, to pose as a nameless to get into Penacony. And even said that, like, your friends could be in danger. Don Hung had no problem with the way he was so cool doing, like, the walk back and forth and, like, putting the jade thing on the table. Such a cool moment. It really was such a cool moment. But we got to introduce to Boot Hill. Boot Hill seems to me, like, again, from the surface, a character who, like, seems very honorable, but is ready to shoot you at any moment, right? He's ready, because then he said, if you turn out to be an imposter, I get a bullet in the head. And I love that aspect of his character, because it's like, he seems reasonable, he seems pretty honorable, he seems to follow a creed, but he's not stupid. He's like, I need to prepare and make sure that I'm not going to get bit back. And I think someone who, like, is like a gunslinger, which by the way, I love the accent, I love the gunslinger energy. It makes sense that a character would be kind of like that as well, right? Someone who would kind of be prepared for anything that's happening in front of him, I guess. We also had this thing with Acheron and the Dream Master. The Dream Master is the one who ordered Sunday, right, to get to not investigate all the stuff that's going on, which I guess would kind of make sense if they're trying to cover everything up even now. They said to Acheron, like, you know, I have so many eyes and ears around here. I have so many children and so much family, and we will not tolerate anything that you do here to us on Penacony. To the point that, like, he even said to her, like, you know, like, you don't belong here. You were born on another side of this thing. And he even said to her, I would welcome criminals and wrongdoers before I welcome a shadow of nihility. That's how they are making the idea of nihility and the shadow of nihility so freaking terrifying, which makes me wonder, right, if the deaths that happened before that were attributed to Sam, could they have been something to do with Acheron as well? Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong with that as well, but like it's very interesting how Acheron like then turns around and kind of like, you know, bites back a little bit as well. Like kind of like, we know what's happening here. You know that the harmony is like leaving Penacony. It's corrupted. You know all this stuff as well. And while she was ready for a fight, she seemed to be just like, okay, I'll leave. There's no, I have no problem with that either. Which I think is like another layer to her character where she's like, I could fight these guys and I could do a lot of stuff here. I could like destroy them, but I'm not gonna in this moment as well. Oh, and also the scene with, which was crazy, with Gallagher. Gallagher is an amalgamation of all, like, 50 members of the Bloodhound family that were from the past. And it turns out, yes, he did kill Robin, and he did do that to Firefly as well. But... And so Sunday's paranoia, his paranoia turned out to be true annoya. I'll tell you that much. It turned out to be true, because this big plan that he has devised... that Sunday devised, it was all to get Gallagher close to him so he could like do this, right? It was all to get Gallagher like I guess like so he could like ask him why he would do this and find out why he would do this. But in the end, like Gallagher did this light thing with his lighter, and Sunday like turned to that water stuff that Firefly turned to, that apparently Robin turned into as well. So are we saying now that like there's a possibility that he what happened to Robin and what happened to Firefly happened to Sunday as well? Again, we don't know for sure. They showed her off camera, which means they want us to be a little bit like, oh, what's happening? But still, it's like a very like dark idea if this is what is happening. So I guess like to summarize like what happened in the story today, we found out that Acheron is the emanator of nihility. Nice. We found out that she is someone that basically shouldn't be. She's not welcome on Penacony. She unsheathed her sword in such an amazing moment and cut a hole through this sky of like the veil of Penacony. I feel like they're trying to repair right now as well. But they're trying to pretend to everyone in Penacony that was part of the show. You know what I mean? So it's part of the show. It's a really nice thing that's happening here. She was able to cut a hole for Aventurine to go to the other side of the veil, the barrier. So now he's in the true essence of Penacony, I guess, or like the true exile of Penacony. Which is where also at the same time too, that the Dream Master said that he sent a lot of people. So what if like that's like maybe where he's sending people, and maybe in some way, I'm thinking just theories, that's how Firefly came back. So there's a possibility maybe Aventurine, maybe I'm just like, you know, what do they say, smoking the copium? Like maybe a little bit. But I have like this feeling of like, you know, like if that's where they're sending him to like the exile, and that's where Aventurine seem to want to go. And again, it might not be just the exile, it might just be like the beyond the barrier of that sea where Nihility was, where he now has gotten a foothold for the IPC. And in the process of that, he said goodbye to himself, was able to get some inspiration from Dr. Ratio, a very beautiful moment. We found out the Dream Master has it out for Acheron, that Gallagher is actually the person who killed Robin, that he's now done something to Sunday as well. All this time, it's okay, it's fine, I'm going to be charging in a second. All this time as well, all these plans have been behind the scenes as well. Aventurine's plan was to get everyone gathered, as we said, so he can get, like, I think it was to get Acheron, you know, or someone who could help him, like, you know, get to the other side of this veil. This was the final show, like, and under the guise of, like, saying he was going to hurt or blow up Stellaron, which he was never going to do, right? It was a very shocking moment because I was like, yeah, I thought he was going mad, but really just had another plan. And then also you could say as well with Sunday's plan all along. Whilst again we don't agree with like what happened to Aventurine, he wasn't exactly as paranoid as we thought he was. He was on the right track. He was just doing a very roundabout way of getting to the right track. And his work with the Astral Express actually led to Gallagher finding him again. But Gallagher's way more powerful than he could even imagined. Because for Sunday to so powerful and so connected to Harmony, for this to happen to him, you know there has to be some serious consequences happening, or some serious power there for Gallagher as well. I think and then we had the Boodle stuff with Don Hong. I actually would love to see them both together as well. The dynamic would be really fun. The very straight-faced and beautiful Don Hong with the very clearly rambunctious but honorable and charming, so far charming, beautiful Boothill. I would pay to see that TV show, honestly, and I can't wait to see their dynamic with each other again. If there's anything I missed as well, and little tidbits, I'm just talking about the general kind of stuff here now. I will come back and we'll talk about it afterwards. It's just one of those situations, honestly, where I'm so emotionally high right now on this stuff, because the stuff with Aventurine made me so sad. The stuff with the boss battle was so impressive and so incredible what they were able to do with that stuff as well. The finally taking out of the blade and what I was able to do, that's how much power that 2 slashes of the blade has. Not only to send someone, I guess, to the other side, but also to cut a hole in the sky of penacony as well at the same time too. Pretty freaking crazy. An amazing scene as well, by the way. Amazing dialogue, amazing characters talking to each other. Unbelievably tense moments. Great introduction to new characters like Boothill, and descriptions of the Galaxy Rangers and what's happening with Nihility and things like this as well. The stuff with Acheron and the Dream Master, loved those conversations again, so tense at the same time too. The Gallagher reveal was so shocking at the same time as well, because I wasn't expecting it at all. I told him, I even said in the scene, he's a good dude. Me shouting, he's a good dude. Suddenly shut up. Believe my paranoia, please. It's not paranoia. And ends up with another what seems to be what happened to Firefly and Robin, right? That what seems to be what happened. But yeah, that scene was also, again, they're so good at tension and so good at making scenes for me to be oh my god, what is happening here, and me getting very worried about the scenes that are happening. So good at writing emotional scenes like the stuff with Aventurine and his own self, and even with Acheron as well. Very interesting dialogue there as well. And then the scene with freaking Firefly coming back, I was so over the moon, so stunned, so shocked. But we're gonna have to see where that goes as well, because now she's talking straight directly to Stell. Wherever Stell is now canonically is with Firefly. And she was always Sam. So Firefly is a Stellaron Hunter as well, by the way, which makes me just like her more, by the way. I like her more now. Yeah, holy hell. So much stuff happening in this story. So much stuff. To even keep up with some stuff here is going to be very difficult as well. But yeah, I'll come back and I'll talk about anything else that I've seen already. And in terms of the Aventurine stuff, and I just want to make it this is one of my favorite characters, and probably my favorite character in Honkai Star Rail in terms of story so far. Along with Don Hong, I think both of their stories are incredible. The stuff with Aventurine to me was so well written and so well done. The build up of a character from start to finish, from the little hints and subtleties of their facial expressions to the more very on the surface conversations with himself and other people as well at the same time too. There was a lot of stuff that went into the build-up of this character, to see death as a freedom, to want to die and to want to see his family and eventually finally meet up with his family, because he felt that was going to happen after death, on the day of reincarnation possibly as well. We saw a character who was so tormented by their past, understandably so. A character who has had to fight and claw his whole life. Everything. You saw that in those lines they said. There's just someone who non-stop, no matter what, was gambling, had to push through life like it was a struggle at all times. But now it seems like he's finally going to get to rest. His story led him from, a character on Signonia who was told he was a chosen one. His family was massacred. He was sold into slavery. He was brought into another type of slavery in the IBC then afterwards as well. And now his whole life has been chasing the idea of freedom. He gambled his life away, constantly wondering, oh, if I lose now, at least I'll die. That's a freedom to me as well. I get to see my family. He had conversations with his future self and his past self, and in a way of I think that in a way of like facing that trauma that he had dealt with through his whole life. Because even at that, you know, even his future self said, you don't allow yourself to have anything. The only thing you've ever allowed yourself to have is this idea of death. Why do you have to do this? Why is it you who doesn't get to have something for yourself? Why is it always you? And he looked at his shackles. He looked at all the stuff from his past. He talked to his past self and his future self. And in the end, he came to the conclusion, along with the help of Dr. Ratio and Acheron as well, that death is not what he needs right now. But he can still accomplish what he came here to do for the IPC. And again, he wasn't not going to do this, by the way, because his whole character since the beginning has been following through on a deal. He made a deal with Topaz and Jade to do this. And he did it in the end. He got what he wanted in the end. All along, he was planning like a lot of different things to help him get past the veil as well. And get past this center. But again, even like, you know, came up with this idea of like, say, I'm going to like, you know, blow up Stellaron. Everything was a gamble. Everything was a plan. Because there's a good chance that at some point, someone could just like knock him out and kill him. You know, there's powerful people in this world. But again, he was prepared for that because, again, that gamble with his life, death would have been freedom. But I think he slowly realized that, like, especially when he handed in his hat to his younger self, it was almost like this idea of embracing the idea of, like, in a way, spiritually, he's giving that his child self, his virtual child self, his spiritual child self, a way better head start. You're going to have a way better life than me. And I feel like giving him that hat was also a way of like stripping away the glamorous lifestyle of himself, which is like his usual thing, which is like that hat, which is just like such a big flamboyant aspect of himself, and finally getting to rest, finally getting to dream. Whether that be like, you know, something horrible or something bad that happens, at the very least, he's no longer a slave. Right now, at least. He's not a slave. He's not beholden to anyone else. He's not gambling. He's not gambling his own life away. He doesn't answer to anybody. He's finally going to get to have a rest. Such an impressive and beautiful character. Legitimately. So impressive. So this is Calvin coming back now. Again, I think I stand by a lot of my interpretations, but I do want to just like talk about some stuff I wrote down as I looked over some stuff. I'm not always going to do this, as I say, but like sometimes it's good to do this. There was a conversation that was happening with the man in the desert kind of area where the rain was pouring down on Acheron. He was talking about Nihility at the time, and I just didn't pick up on it later on, but like, yeah, he was talking about how like the family wanted to open the doors for Acheron because Nihility is not accepted by the Harmony. We saw this later on, that like the Dream Master, who was like the head of the family, I guess, was like, get the hell out of here, I don't want you here, because they're never like any other Aeons. They don't glance at anyone. They weave strands of fate for humans to walk, and they engulf people in the shadows, but there's always people who can rise from the shadows, or they become mostly part of the shadows. And that could be Acheron, someone who rose from the shadows, becoming partly of the shadows, but he says there's still a strand of color, and that's what she said as well. There's black and white. That's what she meant at the beginning. There's black and white, but there's always going to be like that strand of red, that strand of color, which means things are going to be engulfed in the Nihility, but like there's some people who can rise above that. She said that she wants to get to penacony before the person that she's talking about completely vanishes. We know that like Firefly was vanishing, but I don't know if that's who she's talking about. Remember, she was like kind of like had that condition, but I don't know if that's just a theory, just an idea there I'm putting there. But I wanted to show that yes, that's what they meant, and that's what she probably meant at the start of the conversation with Stella when this whole thing started, right? When she was like took out the sword, she said, "I wish to mourn the departed, weeping like a rain to swell the crossing stream, as the tide arrives leading you back home." And then she sees a vision of someone. So she's talking about like, I guess like someone who died, maybe someone who got engulfed by Nihility. And she talks about the tides, like she's, you know, her tears can maybe bring you back home maybe as well. I don't know what that fully means, but I just wanted to like read back over that, because in that moment she saw a vision of somebody. I don't know if who that was, but it seems like someone who had departed long ago. So with Aventurine in the conversation with Acheron, she was talking about how like everyone gets enveloped And some people just go farther and like taint themselves. Aventurine says that his death was already been determined or has been determined, but he said that he accomplished his goal. She was even saying to him that you went so far to prove something that is already known to some people, which is the idea that like death exists on Penacony. But really it was a secret move that he did to get to the true land of exile. Because nobody wants to expose secrets in Penacony, and no one wants all that dirt to rise above to the top of the water because they're in such a good mood, right? He said that someone already passed through. I think we got to the secret parts of Penacony before as well, thanks to Silverwolf, right? But I think I forgot about that part, so that's good to remember that as well. Aventurine says that the mute is safe and sound. I said it could be Firefly because the way they described it, they're still on this... when he was talking about like Robin was the first mute, but the second mute was still on this... Penacony was still on Penacony, which means to me that possibly they were talking about how Firefly is still alive. It could be Firefly. That's my theory. Nobody confirm or deny. That's what I'm thinking right now, but we'll see if that's what it is. It could be. It definitely could be. It's someone who just basically can't take center stage, and that could be considered Firefly too. The only way to get sure proof of everything that's happening in Penacony is for the family to admit it. So he wanted the meme to kill him possibly. And he was betting on but really he was betting on the possibility that Acheron was going to break down the barrier. Acheron could also not only break down the barrier, but could also separate him from the Harmony if he wanted to as well. Aventurine says that the IPC success is not guaranteed even now, but he would have lost the bet if Acheron did not unsheath the blade that she had. So he was betting on the idea that Acheron could unsheath the blade, but there was obviously contingency plans in place, but he was going to lose the bet if she did not do this. And she tells him, wake up, your gamble is not over yet. So it's like, your job's not done. You're not dying here today. And he even asks, why were you born into this world just to die? But even she says, you don't think this, right? But the answer is in your pocket. And I think it's one of those things, the doctor ratio thing, when it says, do stay alive, and the idea of like going into dormancy. And I wonder if that means if Aventurine is going to dormancy. The impossible is not death in the dreamscape, but it's dormancy. So the idea of like laying dormant. So I wonder with that too. But I think the Dr. Ratio thing was like a reaffirmation that somebody does care about him. Somebody on this world wants him to live. It's not just like a sea of hatred and people putting pressure on him. There's someone who didn't have to do this, but put a message in his pocket as a prescription that basically says, don't die. It's a reaffirmation of like the relationship. And I feel like the love that Dr. Ratio has for him and the care that he has, it's like, hey, someone does care about you, Aventurine. I think it's such a perfect way to do that. It made me bawl my eyes out. It really is that moment where it's like, I feel like the Dr. Ratio thing was like the final hand. It was like, hey, look, reaching out. Someone does care about you. And it's a very beautiful moment as well at the same time too. He said he's preparing to meet his family and wants to make them proud. So beautiful. I think in that sense as well, he wants to like, when he eventually does meet his family, even though they did put a lot of pressure on him, even though like he was like, you know, built up as this like lucky child, he still loved them and they still loved, I do think that they loved him, but obviously like there was like this, they were clouded, I think a lot of the times by their God and their Eon. And I think we talk about the idea of like, why do people slumber, the preparation for death. That means he's slumbering, right? He's slumbering. If he's saying he's preparing for death and preparing to meet them, right now he is slumbering somewhere, but we just don't know where. Yeah. And we had obviously this stuff with Sam as well. Sam tried 11 times to meet Stell. I thought that was a very interesting aspect as well, because Firefly had already met Stell, but Sam had tried 11 times now to try and meet Stell in this world. But I think he succeeded only on this time around after everything was over, because he still feels like he has to follow the script. I wonder where that's going to go. I can't wait for that stuff to see what's going to happen there as well. I love this, guys. Again, that's just what I wanted to note as well. Some stuff I ascertained for this as well. And just to note that I do acknowledge some of this stuff happened as well. I'm not going to know everything, but I do think that it's very interesting to add all this stuff to it as well. The crux of all this is that his plan worked. It feels like now the IPC are going to be able to move in here now as well, because once again, like there was like this, as he wanted, there was this big event, all these screens, there's people talking about it in town. We saw that with the Sparkle thing. There's everyone talking about it. It was a huge moment. Everyone was going crazy. And now there's going to be more people talking about this than ever. There really will be more people talking about this than ever. And it's also like one of the most beautiful things ever that now he can finally rest. He doesn't have any obligations. He doesn't have anyone to answer to right now. He can finally just have like I know it's sad, but he can finally like not have to answer to people for a bit. And I think it's honestly like a nicer thing that we can't expect. But I found it to be a very amazing way to, like, you know, at least for now, say goodbye to Aventurine, because I don't know when he's going to come back again. Yeah. And I talked about all my other feelings, all the other stuff in this episode as well, the stuff with like Sunday and all that stuff happening with Gallagher. The only thing I would like to add as well with the stuff with Sparkle at the end there as well, she was trying to hand someone a weapon of mass destruction there. I think Sparkle is up to some crazy shenanigans with this Robin exterior, but we'll see how that goes as well. Thank you to Tyfire 2, Jamie Bull, Johnny the Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Delicious Felix, Yuld, Radish, Anusta, Lynx Markey, The Assassin, True Peanut Butter, Peter Shelson, Leon, High Gasparian, Jared Beanham, and at the highest tier of my YouTube, Royal Grimace 7 and Blasco. I'll see you all so soon. Bye bye.